So Oliver, what's your role within TNT Express?
I'm responsible currently for the learning in the region, which is Director Learning Strategy, which is about getting together as a region, sharing best practices in learning, and setting something up like a shared service training center. However that will look like, we're in the middle of setting that up. And before that I was responsible for people development in Germany.
Very good. Just tell me about your involvement with investors and people.
Actually, when I joined the company TNT in 2001, the first thing I got was an interview with an IIP assessor in Germany. And so that was my first experience. Later, when I went to head office to take care of people development, basically we found it very, very helpful to develop the HR community itself in terms of finding out where we want to be, and how to get better on what we're doing. And so we used it as a HR tool. But in fact, we liked it because it was not asking the ones who are doing it, who are inventing the policies, but it was asking the ones who were at the end confronted with the policies, who had to live with it, so people on the work floor level. And that was what we liked, so we could check what really affected them out of the things we invented.
And what was your initial attitude towards investors and people?
I must say it was something like, oh, that's another great audit. Let's have the second, the third, fourth one of these audit trails. No, I didn't like it, I must say. Because I haven't, at that time I didn't really look into it. So I just took it as one of the external audits, and we had 5, 6, 7 of them. But with a closer look, I discovered that the difference is that it just helps you to, as I said, to continuously improve your people practices without telling you what to do. So we could really, and we were asked to come up with our own solutions, but we were supported, and it gave us a kind of a structure to see where we need to act and to decide where we want to act, because there were also some points where we said that didn't fit our company culture at that time, and that's not the way we want to take it. So that was fine. It gave us all structure, but also freedom at the same time.
What has it meant in terms of business performance?
I think the funny thing often is that HR is lacking a little bit a perspective which they often don't have the feeling that I can show my impact on business in concrete figures and output. But if you question a sales guy, how did he come up with the sales figures for the next year? They do a lot of guessing as well. So often HR is a bit too cautious in doing that. But especially this kind of approach helped us to describe what good looks like. And that was also understood by the business. And we could also, in some special cases, point out how the direct impact of what we did was to the bottom line. And checking on a training result in terms of customer service is easily done if you match it with the feedback of the customer. And if you compare where you have done it and where you haven't done it, and then you see a significant difference when you take care of the knowledge of the employees, of the understanding of the company. That helps a lot when they need to help the customer.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Oliver.
You're welcome.
It's been a pleasure.
For me too. Thanks.